And we are live. Starting the stream. All right. I know but nobody's watching, but if anybody rewatches the stream, uh I know I haven't streamed in a while, but that's because of finals. And now that most of my finals for college are done, I'm going to be playing games. So this is Blueprints. I've heard that it's basically like a roguelike type thing. It's it's got like I know it's story based and I know it's roguelike, but I don't really know too much about it other than that. But I've been really hyped for it. And thanks to the generous contributions of someone who has money, not me, I was able to get the game. So thank you to them. Uh, save data. Guess we launch the game. Let me move myself. Interesting. I'm so confused on how this is going to be a roguelike. We're just straight into it. Bird. Bunch of cards on the walls. Open only in the event of my death. All right. Wait, is this from the dude? Who's this from? Yeah, this is from Sinclair. Okay. I'm gonna recreate his voice. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those long lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge, as I lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission, covered in the fine print of my will, that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and do not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all of my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert, something Sinclair. Oh. The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map in the inventory log during your adventure. You may access this blueprint by pressing tab. Antechamber. From its root meaning, the room before all signs, and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room resting on the 9th rank may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. Entrance hall. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by way of dark and garnished lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest adventure begins. However, the 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. Yeah, thank you. I'm a great voice actor. I'm basically every major character in anything ever. That's me. That's all me. I did that. So what do we do? The ace of spades. The ace of spades. Could just leave. Yeah, Grandpa. That was not. Oh my God, this is actually a place you can go. Yeah, Grandpa. It was a nice mansion, but I just was not interested. Over here. There is a sprint button. I will try not to use it. Because gotta take in the atmosphere. You don't be running around like a fool. Grandpa said, "Go where the path followed," or whatever. I don't really remember. Now we following paths though. He really should not have left his last will with me. Bad idea. Is that freedom? Is this freedom? This is freedom. Let me out. No. Looks like I cannot leave. Are there a bunch of these bird baths? I see no birds, yet a lot of bird baths. The hell is that? The campsite. Due to the rules set forth by the great uncle Will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu, pressing tab to return to the campsite for the night. Interesting. Well, I'm stumped. What is this over here? Secret bunker that I cannot enter. Great. Yes, I'm stumped. Just in case you didn't understand that joke. How's it hanging? How's it hanging? Just in case you didn't understand that joke, that was what we call a stump. It's when you cut down a tree, it leaves a stump. So common turn of phrase is "I'm stumped," which basically just means I'm kind of stuck. Like my mental processes are stuck. So I saw a stump and I said I'm stumped, which is it's funny because it's a joke. I mean, I've explained it now, so now it's less valuable as a joke because it's less humorous. But well, comedy's hard, you know. I get stumped sometimes. I didn't mention it, but I just walked into like the creepiest place. Or is there nothing down here? Looks like there's nothing down here. You see, when I'm storing a bunch of valuable supplies, I always put it in the dimly lit tunnel under my house. That mountain is very weird looking. Yeah, we got a nice pedestal here to look at it. Oh, I like the sounds. I like the waterfall too. What is this location? Who builds a house here? Okay, it's like in the middle of nowhere, like on a cliff. I see no semblance of civilization. Yeah, I really like the art too, though. Like, it's very, like, it makes me feel like the world's, like, I don't know how to put it. It feels like I'm stuck in a painting. Okay, well, that was a fun exploration of outside. But now it's back to the house. What's this? Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 foot. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and just call it a day. So can I just enter any of these rooms? What? Select a room to draft? So like... Whenever this room, you gain 2 feet. I want feet. Nice. Wait. Okay, wait. This looks... Okay, so this is like a picture, but it doesn't look like a picture. This looks like a picture someone drew. Reading some Reddington. Is Reddington like the place nearby, or like... Peace. The trunk is locked. Really, I couldn't tell. There's some very interesting art, though. This one's like prayer beads, and then this one's just a guy holding a crowbar. Okay, so like, I guess this is kind of the roguelike aspect. The trunk is locked. I guess this is the roguelike aspect, is the fact that I have to like pick rooms. Money. I want money. I would like money. Apple. Coins. The apple. Oh, the apple gave me food. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit. It says bridge, and then the tet is like a different font. Bridge. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we've informed that there may be an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should be covered, should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Leave it in the pantry. So not only did she not buy the groceries, but like... I'll go to the storeroom. In the storeroom, it says it gives me a lot of stuff. Oh my god, look! It's like the blueprint, like the blueprint map. That's cool. I've got a gem and a key. Can I unlock the trunk with the key? Where's like one of those chess pieces? Need my gems. My gems. I love my gems. Look at this. I just got my key back and another gem. Like a goblin, I hoard gems. Quarter is always left unlocked. Hallway, spare room. I guess corridor then. This is certainly a corridor. Bridge, like Bridget. Bridge. Bridge. Guest bedroom gives me 10. 10 feet. I'll be able to walk so many miles with all these different feet. And a gem. And a sheep. Or I guess that's a ram. A ram's just like a type of sheep, right? What actually is a ram? There's another note. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson. Evanson, whose peculiar possibility somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate the new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen that billiard room in your house. I was beginning to expect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles, and I appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. The letter KL. KL. Kill. His name is Cole. 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 The rumpus room. Well, that used my gem. I love the rumpus room already. Backgammon, chess. Alzara. Insert coin. Ah! That was sick. That was awesome. That was so great. I was entranced during that whole thing. Money. Rich. That's something about a door, moon, the sandy shores, paperclip. What's this? Lockpick will occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Hobbyist lockpick. Was that just like a free key or something? I guess items for sale. Commissionary. What's this? Dirigi blocks. Dirigi blocks. I want to play this. I guess I can't. Nothing works in this house. This is a cardboard trash can. Wait, so I'm confused. This guy just has a whole shop in his house. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December. Payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security when the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Baggage. Or Babbage. Mrs. Baggage. Okay. And there's a terminal password. With dear, without the number 10. The commissioner will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. And there's a sale. Day 20 and 21. 50% off. So then I guess the days are like the roguelike aspects. Like every day is something. What is this? I don't know what these things do. This is a metal detector. That's a shovel. I bought the metal detector. Greater chance of finding key and money. I guess I'll also get a salt shaker. Whenever you eat food, you gain feet. Gain an extra foot. Oh, every time I eat food and gain that, then I gain another. Okay. Okay, wait, hold up. The selection of items for sale is a salt shaker, a shovel, a sleeping mask, and a metal detector. What a crazy... Go to the courtyard. I'm outside again. What if I can use a shovel to dig on this spot? Oh. Oh, it's detecting the hammer. A heavy sledgehammer can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Heavy sledgehammer, as opposed to a light sledgehammer. Whenever you enter chapel, lose 1. Sure. I don't have any money anyways. That room's locked. Wait. There's another chess piece. That's the bishop. Where's the metal detector going off at? Oh. Key. Okay, well, I kind of locked myself in a room then. What the hell? I don't remember this in the Bible. Yes. The great day of reckoning when the farmers, the chimney sweeps. I'm not even gonna try. The more farmers, the bakers, and the maids, and the knights all rise up and fight whatever that is. The chimney sweeps. Yeah, it's the chimney sweeps. Okay, so wait, actually, does entering any room spend feet? Oh, okay, I see. I see how the game works. This reflection is crazy. Oh my god. This is the most polished floor ever. It almost looks like a mirror. That's crazy. Okay, so does entering this room... No, that doesn't give me another 10. Okay. Oh, the bedroom makes it so... Okay. So if I enter the bedroom, every time I enter the bedroom, I'll get another 2. Okay, but it costs 2 to move in and out, I think. Yeah, I'm just constantly resetting myself. Okay. Was that there before? These are some weeping chess pieces. I'm gonna turn around and it's just gonna be whoa. Okay. Okay. So I'm kind of running out of spaces, I think, here. I assume if I run out of space, I lose. So I guess I have to do this one. A journal noteworthy. As you continue on adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, a scrap of paper, or most fittingly, a journal will provide you an invaluable tool and will not regret having beside you on your journey. Beside. I don't know if that means anything. Key. Okay, there's two things that have been in this font specifically. Bridge and beside. I don't know if that's important for later, but... I'm out of gems. And I don't want to, like, trap myself, so I guess I just have to pick this room. No, I trapped myself! Well, damn. What is this? Oh, it's like one of those taping things. I must paint the walls. Well, now what? I guess that's it. Man, there's nothing I can do. The staff commissioner is always stocked with household goods and supplies at a reasonable cost. This provides the servants of the estate an invaluable service, especially to the live-in staff, who may only expect to leave the property once or twice a month. Oh, there's different rarities? Standard. Guest bedroom. A small bedroom maintained and kept for commonplace weekend guests and impromptu visitors who find themselves compelled to stay the night. Type, bedroom, dead end, commonplace. Interesting. Okay, so... A nook, a snug corner reading room which serves as a quiet, private place for guests to spend a few hours of their afternoon away from the hustle and bustle of the staff. I want to type blueprint. Wait, what does that mean? A charming spot, granting guests a bit of fresh air and open skies within the privacy of the manor walls. The green room. The shop again. Private chapel. A private sacristy, as ornate as the most lavish rooms of the estate, is watched over by the 8 Aegean angels depicted in the stained glass. This room was more a tribute to your uncle's vanity than it was to his faith. Okay, so that now I know what those angels are. They're Aegean angels. A rumpus room. A standard modern fashion gaming room. The rumpus room has provided many guests of the estate countless hours of recreation. This room is outfitted with a record player, 2 television sets, a collection of board games, and a mysterious antique fortune-telling ornamentation called Alzera. Corridor. A long hall with 2 doors at the end that has been one of your uncle's most frequently traveled rooms. Consequently, he had left strict instructions within the household staff that the doors of this corridor should never, under any circumstances, be locked. Why is that? Why is that one never allowed to be locked? My keen detective nose is telling me I must go to this room. Are the chandeliers to be able to pull out or something? And then the walls open? No. But why must this room never be locked? Is it because this is his wedding photo or something? We'll never know. That vase is in that box. Bedroom. Only room that you've slept in your private past, like most bedrooms in the state, this quarters do little rest recreation during long days of exploring the surrounding rooms. Pantry, well-stocked pantry is the true test of a large estate. And keeping Mount Holly's wide gamut of ingredients and supply stocked has always been one of the primary priorities of the house staff. Dedication storage space filling from end to end with surplus of chairs, carpets, paintings, and a handful of other things that had one time been in vogue on display elsewhere in the house. Okay, so the storeroom's like long forgotten relics of the past. Like what now? I had have Ugh. Go on. I have explored the entire house that I can. Oh, call it a day. Tomorrow you awake and find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory have been restacked. You want to call it a day? I'm gonna call it. Okay, here it is. Here it is. All right, Mount Holly Small Cottage. Total rooms 13. Rank reached 3. Step taken 52. Items found 2. Save and continue. Okay. Uh, the birds are still here. I think everything's the same. Yeah. Okay. You call it a day. Okay, well, I guess we should be building it based on like what we. So like probably spare room first then. My inventory has been in fact cleared. I guess it's either pantry or nook. We'll go pantry. This one gives me the money. The bridge et. Bridge et. Bridge. I think we should take the storeroom here. Storeroom will give us 3 separate things, all which are good. Rocking horse. I didn't notice it before. Okay, well that side has been thoroughly explored. Probably the chapel then. And then before I enter the chapel, because it's going to make me lose money, we'll go this way. This one gives me a diamond. I wonder what that puzzle piece is. Hope it's not like something important. Oh, another one of those trunks. I'll wait because I know there's that sledgehammer item, and if I can find that again, that will make it easier. Breaker box. Well, you know, I've got to see what this is. Oh. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. I hit all the switches. I switched the switches. There's the deer and the numbers again. Here's the commission area again. Yeah, let's go to the commission area. Oh, this changed. With bathtub, without bat. So just tub. The tub. I think it's all the same. Oh, this changed. Get the salt shaker again. In case we find any food items. Oh, security. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Yes, please. These cutscenes are so cool. Look, it's me. Blue memos equal true and red memos equals lie. There's something written there. That's definitely less. Written. Less written. That's hand. Less written hand. Unless written by hand. Or unless written of hand. One of those two. This is crazy. That's the priceless artifact we need to steal. We need to steal the Declaration of Independence. It's the only way. There's a... Oh. Here you go. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out... Oh, this is the same thing as before. Coal car. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to gain entry. So this is a lie because it's in red. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as the redundant security measures, normal doors in the estate will also be likely to be locked as you progress north. I need a cup. I need some coffee. I'm tired. Welcome to Holly Security. Your estate inventory. There's one trunk. What does it say? The following is a detailed list of the current keycard system. Keycard system are security doors in the estate can be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently offline. Keycard settings. The security level. Security level determines the amount of keycard doors that will be deployed in the estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with the low setting. 5 to 6, you should see high. Offline mode. Mode determines if the default setting the security doors will be set if the power is lost in a blackout, for example. As a general rule, safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if staff are working on the estate. Okay, well, I'll set it unlocked then. So that means, like, since I have it offline, it'll make it so I can open doors. Dark room. Interesting. This room is indeed dark. Oh, this one's locked. Or no, wait. This is the only one I can do because the other ones require jumps. Interesting. I found the furnace room. I have no clue what this room does. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Main centralized heat source for the estate. You may find yourself starting to sweat after drafting in this room. Oh, I see. So since I made that room, now it's just more likely to be more red rooms. The middle one's always best. Left and right are never right. I don't know what this room is. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Oh god. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Oh god, I just nerfed myself. Marigold wins Harold Littery's honor. Popular children writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap. When she discovered on Thursday that her picture of Swimbird has been chosen as the Harold Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. It is Marigold's 2nd time winning the prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece, and the closest living relation. Oh, it is niece, and closest living relation of Baron H.S. and Sinclair. Mary has begun using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associates that one might make with the Sinclair family. January 27th, 86. Simbirth author never considered herself success. About Gail Hermers, Herald staff writer. She confided, my son was the only one that actually got me to start writing. I never actually challenged myself to tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so, as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the royalist party and their unwavering blind to the loyalty of the throne. Is this my mother? Is this supposed to be my mother? Because if this is the daughter of the grandfather, then that would make me their son. Archived floor plan, confidential. Let's go for the archived floor plan, confidential. Just this room again. I've been to this one before. This is the one with the book. That didn't make any sense because I don't have a book. And I can't write anything down because I don't have a book. Oh my god. This requires 2 gems. Walk in a closet, 4 items. This is the only one I can do. Mila. Oh, that's the name of the cleaning angel. Nice. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is an imprisonment sentence that we inform you of the death of the benefactor and employer and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage. Babbage? Yes. Mrs. Cabbage. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mrs. Cabbage. So this is like the maid's room. Yes. Maid's chamber. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. Door's locked. I'm not gonna waste that. Might actually have to waste that. I just realized that I'm running out of feet steps. Speaking of feet steps. Oop. 10 extra. There's the RAM again. Alright. Well, looks like I gotta start making my way back. Ooh, this is the first time I've sprinted all game. Oh wait, actually, I think I didn't really inspect this terminal too much because I did the keycard system. Let's just log into network. Terminal password? I don't know the terminal password. How the hell am I supposed to know the terminal password? That's an S. Maybe the name of the guy, like Sinclair. Sin. Correct password. Well, damn. With tub, without that. Is that for this? So, like, so this is a bathtub. It would be just an H tub, or no. Bath, tub. Hold up. Okay. I have an idea. All right. So, bath, tub, right? So if we remove the bat, it becomes H tub. So, by that logic, the password is HTub. This is some big brain stuff right here. HTub. I knew it. Let's just pretend I did that and that worked. I'm actually the best. I have absolutely no clue. I think I see SW. Oh, wait. Maybe Swan something. Hold on. Swan. I like. I mean, it kind of fits because that's like a W, like SW A shape. That would be an N. I mean, that kind of looks like a G. So like Swan G. It's either a G or an O. This kind of looks like an O too, though. Kind of looks like a 0 because of that. So Swan OG. Swan O original gangster. I knew it all along. Swan. Hold up, I have an idea. I'm gonna use the stream. I'm gonna use the stream again. Okay. All right. If this matches, well, no. So we got Swan, right? We got Swan. All right. Stream enhance image. All right. Here you go. So Swan, and then we see the O, and then the G. Swanog. Swanog. Let's make the text bigger, probably, actually. Swang. Swanagung. Swanog. I'm trying to use the stream, but I think I just made it harder on myself. Okay. Swan. Okay. So, there's like a. Is that a Z? Is that a Z there right there? I don't think there's any Zorg. Swan Zorg. I knew it all along. Wait, that's totally an N. Wait. Swan Song? Swan Song? Is it Swan Song? That feels right. Hold up. Hold up. We're trying that. We're trying Swan Song. We're trying Swan Song. God damn it. Well, I don't know what it is then. Swan. It. Nope. That's the first word's not like swan. It'd be like. No. Lawn? Lawn song? I don't know. Maybe we'll find the code. We are heading to the. Let's open this trunk while we're here. Use. The key to the secret garden. Wait, what? Finding it won't be easy. There's a secret garden. sure to look for items this time. Last time the metal detector told me there was an item. There would have been no way I would have found it before that, though. Corridor is always left unlocked. I'm stupid. Well, that ends that run. Womp womp. Guess we're calling it a day again. Let me check stream time. It hits 3 hours. Got to end it. Okay, we're good. We're at 1. This is Mr. Mount Holly Red Cottage. 5 red rooms. Interesting. So the type of rooms I choose would like show like that's interesting. That's interesting. Because the first one was just a regular cottage. That one was a red cottage because I had so many red rooms. Okay, I've got this. I've got this. I've got this. We'll start with spare room. We'll go into the parlor because I haven't actually seen this room yet. A component of the parlor game. A rather curious wind-up key. Magnifying glass. A wooden brass magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is a rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a singular parlor game I had played some year back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I had found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with the guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. 1 always false, 1 always true. 2 empty, 1 not. This box and the white box are both empty. This is the second wind-up key in this room. There's a second wind-up key in this room. I mean, I don't see a second one. The statement on the white box is true. This box and the white box are both empty. I think this is the only true one, because this one doesn't make any sense. this one says this one doesn't make any sense because I don't see a second wind-up key unless I'm like blind, which is entirely possible. But if I lose because I'm blind, then that's my own fault. That means that the white box and that one are both empty, so it has to be the blue box. I'm just that good. It's all about the gems, baby. Yeah, gems. I love gems. Well, since this is probably going to end up being... Oh, wait. I guess I could do utility closet. And we could do this again. Oh, these pictures keep changing. I'm gonna hit all these. Oh. Last time I did the dark room and had it on, the lights turned off. So I wonder if I turn off the lights in the dark room, it'll turn on. Because before they burst or they turned off or whatever. Go pantry. I'll leave that banana just in case I get the soul shaker again. It's the same. We kind of want to go right here. Oh, I guess we can't. And I guess we're going to the kitchen. Food for sale. What does it say about the kitchen? A standard kitchenette with all the typical amenities: a stove, refrigerator, oven, and sink. The gallery is where the cooking staff prepare the daily cuisine that will be served later in the dining room. Got some tea. I assume jam and jelly. Oh. Morning room. Club sandwich. And then banana. Today's main course, beef stew pie. Country stew pie. Boiled chunk stew layered and then baked to perfection, topped with a mashed potato parmesan cheese crushed. 20% plus an additional 10 if you have a boiler room in your house. Interesting. Plus 1 star for each time you've drafted the observatory. I think I'm going to go with the den, though, just because it goes straight and left. No trunk there that time. Swans here. Not very many items this time around. Kind of sad. Let's look at the things we got. Okay, we want to go right. We want to go right and forward. Right. Or we could do... We could just do corridor. And then... we could go right later. There's security again. I kind of want to go... Yeah, I want to do it like this. I don't think we're going to enter this, though, because that will make me lose coins. I'd rather not have any coins to lose. This is perfect. This is exactly the item I mean, exactly the place I wanted. But at the same time, this just gives me a key for free. We'll do this one. With deer, without tag. I still don't know what that means. I don't know what that's referring to. So now, I haven't gone to the closet yet. Let's try the closet. Let's see what the closet looks like. Well, definitely looked like a closet. That was not worth it. I should have gone for the other thing. That gave me a gem and a key. The other one would have given me way more. Oh wait, I didn't check the what was for sale. Mass metal tech. That's what we had the first day. Oh, it took my coin. I was like, what is that bell sound? Alas, I had been robbed. That's what that sound was. Just remember, kids, if you ever get robbed, a bell sound will be playing. That's how you know you got robbed. There's no other possible way to tell if you got robbed other than there being a bell sound. You guess bedroom. Oh, I found an electronic key card. Examine this more closely. Hmm. Oh god, every time I enter this chapel, it's taking money away from me. Spread gem in each green room. I mean, it's kind of the only one I can go into, so. Buried below. Occasionally, you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms. They tape with a shovel. You may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Interesting. Let's get a closer look at that. Oh, there's buried. There's buried. That's another one of those words that looks weird. Oh, here's the shovel. Unimpressive pebbles, not even worth picking up. A few old coins. I have to keep an eye out for those. Check one item. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. I could keep going, but honestly, this sounds really good. I think we should. Check item. Let's store the shovel. Nice. Can we store? How many items can we restore? Okay, yeah, so. And that should be it. I don't think I have any more space to go. No, I don't. Okay. The quaint cottage. Save and continue. Start with the parlor. Assume these are the same rules. Yep. The black box is not empty. This is the black box. Well, that's obviously true. I mean, false. This is the black box. That's also not true. So this is the only one that's true. Probably Nook. I don't have the still find this weird because it has this notebook, but I don't have the ability. Like, I don't have a notebook. There is no book of the notes. I don't know where I would get one. West Wing Hall. The den is the same thing, but I kind of want to get. The den is the same thing, but it gives me a guaranteed diamond. And a trunk. Let's go. I got so much loot. Since this is a ending one, I think we should just go for this. Key, 2 gems. And lockpicks. Chapel. Get the chapel out of the way now. Quick check for some loot. I don't see any. Every into this room gain 2. We'll just do the breaker box. Let's do the breaker box. I like having the breaker box already active. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Nice. I wonder if we can get a switch to activate that last one too. The cabinet or whatever. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Go pantry, keep moving up. Missionary, I guess. Go magnifying glass. Nothing I could afford, anyways. Oh, I tried. The 2 gem requirement, but it lets me go all 3 directions. Which allows me to backtrack a little bit. I want to do the security room, but I think the store. We'll just do the security room. Okay, I didn't play the animation again. Oh, will this let me? Oh, okay. So use the magnifying glass and you're able to look at it closer. Swan song. It was swan song. What? I spent all of that time. I found the answer, and then it didn't work. So if this works now, I'm gonna lose my mind. Ah! What did I type wrong? Staff services. Punch in and out. Wait, what was that? As of November 4, all work has been sent at Matt Hawley and myself have been placed in extended paid leave in accordance with instructions left by the old man himself. See bag, Mrs. Baggage, Mrs. Cabbage. Staff announcement Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anybody has access to the numbers except for you for this assignment. So if you're reading this, we're all rooting for your friends in faithful service. Press schedule change. The service has been temporarily disabled. Okay. Special orders. If you'd like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissioner is now taking special orders for all members of staff. They take 1 to 3 days. What would you like to order? I guess a brass compass. I've never gotten this one before. Approve order. Glossary of turns. Adjoining. Rooms are considered adjoining if they're connected to each other via doorway. Archives. Bedroom. Call it a day. Checked item. Color. The color of the floor plan will usually indicate the type of room. Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms, yellow for shops, red for red rooms, and blue for blueprints. Default. Dead end. Dig. Directory. The directory contains information on all the rooms in the state you have drafted. You can do it from the system menu or by pressing R. In the commissary, play with my Fine Art Arcade. This may have more members in the cabin been working in the cabin for several years. That'll be working in a future patch. Dirt, drafting, draft pool. Drawing. Anything here that I haven't seen? Tomorrow. West Wing. Oh, I see. So if you get to the edge of certain edges of rooms, we'll have different things too. Okay. Out. Wait, actually, I do need to go back into that and change how the security system works because the keycard system needs to be set to a high level. And then change it offline because I already have the breaker done. And then that'll make it so if I ever do get one of those rooms, I will be set. Let me see where I am. Okay. Experimental house features. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but it's sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine test. I think I need some help. The past 3 days, I've been unable to find a laboratory on this state. It was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if it's typical? And if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors would work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips for technicians would be greatly appreciated. It seems this this house has some like weird properties to it. You need to create additional pipes in from the boiler room. That a juice. I don't know where I would get the periodic table of elements. Oh God. Looks like I did need the magnifying glass for that though. Thank God I bought the magnifying glass. Heating and cooling points. Complete thaw. Cooler is unaffected. There is a lot of stuff going on in this room. Oh, there's a terminal. Oh. Free to experiment by testing different combinations of different mechanics. Create a unique, original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Oh. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. For each bathroom you wait. For each bedroom you draft after your second whenever you spend 2 or more gems in a drafting room, add 3 aquariums in 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Set your dice at 2. For each bedroom you draft after your second, spend 2 more gems drafting room. For each bedroom you draft, gain 1 key. Okay, we'll do this. Now research logs have been found. Wait. Be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Interesting. Log into network. Swan. Oh, interesting. So now I can connect to other terminals and activate their settings. Interesting, interesting. How interesting of that. Data transfers. Okay, interesting. But to me, electronic mail could be only accessed via the security terminal. Well, that's a lie because it's red though. So I think that's everything I can do in this room. Lose half your. I don't know about that one. I did want to test this. This one, duh. It worked. No items. The billiard room, duh. Money. Where's the puzzle? Hmm? What? Plus minus. Plus minus times divide. What? 11. Oh. 11. 5 plus 7 is not 11. Wait, no. It's 12. Okay. So then 14, 19 divided by 14? Or wait, 19 minus what equals 14? 19 minus what equals 14? Minus 5? Okay. Then divided by 16 divided by what equals 3? 5? Or wait, no. Wait. 16 can equal 3? Wait. 12, 15. 15 can 3. I think. Unless it's no. 4 is 12. Let's just subtract and reach 13. Is that times? Does that mean times? No. Addition, maybe? 4 plus 1 plus 5? No. Hold up. Is this the order? Or I'm confused here. So I think I kind of understand. So like that'd be 12 because you add. Okay, 2 blue means add. This is subtract. This one means subtract. 16 minus what equals 13? This must be divide or times. 4 times what equals 5? Are these times together equal something? So 5 times 4 is 20? Okay, so this is times. Oh god, what the hell? Okay, so 15 times 3 is 30. And 30 minus what equals 11? 30 minus what equals 11? Thirty minus 19? Unless blue is just like this number is part of the starting number. No, it has to be subtract because 19 minus 14 is 5. 16 minus 3 is 13. 4 times 5. So this is like add this first. So add 4 times it by 5 is 20. Add 15. Subtract 11 times by 3. So 15 minus 11 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. That was extremely complicated. Okay. Math sucks. We're gonna go guest bedroom actually. This one. And I did the experiment. I completed the experiment. The Red Prince by Marin Marigold. Well, that's the person. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown of rubies and a red castle of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he read in the bath and bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that I've said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red and looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you may wait. Oh my god, that's so weird. It's bookception. And as you, my reader, might have already assumed, this book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. This prince had a love for all things red. It was the only true color, the prince often said. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Oh, sweet. Like a kid's room. So this is like my bedroom or something? That's a swan. We're going back to the passageway, it looks like. I should have used my picklocking kit to try first. Keys for sale. Interesting. I would rather go spare room. Just because I need to move forward. Damn it. Courtyard. How convenient. A metal detector for me. This is going to be a dead end. I'm just going to do closet. We'll go closet. Gem, rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. I gained a star. The Fixed Stars, Constellations by Richard Witt. This book contains a complete star base and list of constellations observed by the company that accompany an appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars you can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book is a solid base for astronomy. North Star, 1 gold. Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, 3 steps. Diamondus Mirror, 1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doorways are more common today. Apples are extra delicious today. Plus 1 key. Diamondus Major, 5 gems. Drax the Dead, dead end rooms are more common today. The Shell, everything is 50% off today. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Oh my god, I can actually like fully turn it. Okay. Keep turning to the right then so we get to that open hole. I gotta raise it up. Okay. The North Star, gain 1 more gold. Can I go higher? Or is that as far as it goes up? Yep, that's it. Just solve that little puzzle and get a little buff for it then. The North Star. Alright. Has its 2 bedrooms. Each day its meals served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. I mean, I could just go bedroom. It keeps going. Has its 2 bedrooms. Does that mean that I get 2 or like rank rate? I'm gonna try this one. The only one that lets me continue. Mm-hmm. Just check our item count real quick before we continue. One fruit. And that's all the way back there. It's like way back there. That's actually not that far away. I could go get it real quick, but I don't know if it's worth it. What is worth it? Visiting the commissary and getting something. I don't know what. What's the sleeping mask do? First time you enter a bedroom with sleep masking, 5. I really need a splitting room here. Add locker and pump room. Oh, I can't do that. I literally can only go to the corridor. No, I don't have any gems. I'm cooked. I can only do storeroom. Damn it, I made it so far too. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go outside and see if there's anything we can do with what we have. This is not the way back outside. This is probably gonna be the last one. Then I'll exit. Just because I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. Okay, this is something. I want to go out here, but it's like locked or something. Was this here before? This was not here before, was it? This is the code. Interesting. It's good to know now that this is a puzzle roguelike. I have not played one of these before. That is good to know. Now I can... Alright, well... I think this is it. I'm gonna call it a day. I think that is it for today's gameplay. I will probably be playing more later this weekend. Thank you for joining me on this puzzle journey. If you're watching the VOD back, it was a pleasure being an entertainer for you. Have a good day. Keep on